Good morning, everyone. What is this, bird round 2? That's cool.
Hiawatha. Okay, yeah, feels like birds.
I guess that's on. Can you hear me? All right. Well, I've been cycling an awful long time. Started racing in 1973. So that's probably older than some of you. But grew up in Connecticut, did a lot of racing in high school, then went to college, kept my toe in it. You know, on and off throughout my career, I've been riding, got more into it, and I moved back to Iowa. You know, you got great riding here, awesome trail system. I live in Waukee, so I always take the trail out at least part of the way out, sometimes all the way out. But it's also a great way to get out of town and into the countryside. Ride some of the gravel roads or the county roads as well. How many of you were here last year? So a few of you are here, heard Dr. Deming speak. I got to work with Dr. Deming a few years ago when he did his Race Across America project that he probably talked about. I helped coach his team of 8 cancer survivors to get them ready for their ride, the Race Across America, which they did successfully in less than 7 days, which was their goal.
Wow.
About 7 years ago, I began doing the online coaching for RAGBRAI. So if you're interested in all kinds of coaching and riding tips, go to ragbrai.com and look up, there's some blogs you can look up, and there's a training blog that I write periodically for. I've been involved in the Des Moines Cycle Club race team since 1990. That's still going strong. Mike's a member of it. So if you see orange, it's probably us. Been involved in that as a racer and coach for all those years, or not all those years, but began coaching in 2001. Got my first certification from USA Cycling then. So that's really given me a lot of opportunities to work with riders of all different abilities, you know, everything from semi-pros all the way down to absolute beginners. A couple programs I'd like to highlight that I'm involved with that I invite you to look into. One is JDRF Ride to Cure Diabetes. Some of you are probably familiar with the JDRF Walk. That's a big program here in Des Moines that raises money for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. That's it's a nationwide program that raises millions of dollars. I think this year the RIDE program alone is going to raise about $7 million for research for diabetes, type 1 diabetes. Really great program. I got involved with that in 2004. Coach started Des Moines, our Iowa chapter of that, located in Des Moines. Hy-Vee is a great participant in that program, great sponsor of it. And I'm still doing that today. I'm part of the national coaching team for that, helping to set up the program nationwide. They have a ride every year. People raise money and then go on the ride. This year it's in La Crosse, Wisconsin. It starts in La Crosse. It actually goes across the river, goes down through Minnesota and into Iowa, actually. The only hills on the whole course are in Iowa, ironically. So that's a great program. I really enjoy doing that. The other thing I want to talk about is this program called Pedal Off the Pounds. Throughout my career, I've written 4 different books: 101 Cycling Workouts, Pedal Off the Pounds, Indoor Training for Cyclists, and Training for Busy Cyclists. And you know, these are available. I sell them online on my website, which is cyclesportcoaching.com. But I wanted to talk about Pedal Off the Pounds, which I wrote about a little over 4 years ago. I don't know if any of you subscribe to roadbikerider.com. They have a nice newsletter. I encourage you to do that. It comes out weekly, all about all kinds of things about cycling. But I sell my books on his website, and he encouraged me to write a book about weight loss in cycling. So I did, and it's called Pedal Off the Pounds. And it talks about, you know, how to eat right and eat correctly to lose weight while still training and having energy to train. Well, 4 years ago, or 3 years ago, the Des Moines Cycle Club picked up on that and started a program by the same title. And what it is, it's a program to introduce people to cycling and to give them the opportunity to get into cycling. It was especially geared for people who wanted to lose weight and get in shape. And so this year is starting the 4th year of the program. They capped it at 100 riders who pay a nominal fee to belong. And every Monday they get together, they have a weigh-in, they have contests for who loses the most weight. And then they have usually either a program or a speaker, and then they go for a ride. And then they're broken into 4 teams, and they have team competitions, both based around weight loss and other activities. And it goes throughout the summer. And it's capped off with a century ride in August, where some of the members some of them who bought a bike for the first time in the spring end up doing a century ride by August. And they ride right through here. They ride up to Jefferson, have lunch, come back through Perry. But it's been a really inspirational program. It's amazing what people can do. You know, we have our own little website, our own little Facebook page that's private, so people can share their victories and their frustrations with each other. And it's just great this time of year to see people put in there, you know, woohoo! I went out and did 14 miles today, the farthest I've ever ridden in my life. You know, and some of those people will be riding 100 miles by the end of the season. But every year we have some people that lose significant weight, and we always have a biggest loser award, which is actually the biggest winner award, because they lose incredible amounts of weight, some of them. One of the women, Lisa Cleaver, I think she lost 36 pounds during the course of the summer 2 years ago, but then kept on going, and I think she's lost like 75 pounds now and kept it off. Now she's one of the ride leaders for the Cut Off the Pounds program, and she's also doing the JDRF ride. So it's really wonderful to see people transform their lives through cycling. And it's one of the few activities you can do after you get out of high school. And you know, so many people do these team sports that they can't continue, but cycling is a great way to stay in shape, keep doing an activity. Whether you're a competitor or just a recreational rider, there's lots of activities like this ride today to keep you involved, keep you healthy, keep your weight down, and most important of all, have fun. Because how many of you go to the gym and say, yay, I get to go to the gym and work out on the treadmill? But how many of you say, yay, I get to go ride my bike? That's, you know, the secret to doing exercise consistently is to have fun doing it and look forward to doing it. And make, you know, I always tell people when I get to go home and ride my bike, that's my playtime. That's how I play. So congratulations for being out here and riding your bikes. It's a great activity. So any questions anyone has? No, they just want to get going riding, or else they're too cold. All right.